Mabuhay! Welcome to the 12th episode of Tok Patok with yourself, Junardan, our special, the beautiful Miss Dina Ventura.
Hello.
Yan po, ating, wala ko si Aiza, kami
Wala si
palit-palit
Aiza.
ho, ganun talaga, palit-palitan lang kami ng
Mukha.
buka. Anyway, eto na mga kaibigan, live po kami hapon na to. Kasama po natin ang hinihintay natin lahat ng kanyang mga fans. Eto na po, live, si Gil ba? Gil Cuerva.
Hi everyone. Sorry na late again. Galing ako sa taping. So sa mga naghintay, thank you very much for waiting. And ayun, let's all enjoy.
Okay, baka kung may mga tanong kayo, naka-live po kami ngayon. sa
Yeah,
FB.
go lang. Hit me with your best shot.
Okay, di ba?
Kahit
Ako muna
ano
ako
pa yan.
magtatanong.
Sige.
So, Gil, ano to, parang nabago yata ang after your biggest break sa TV na My Love from the Star.
Mhm.
Aksyon-aksyon na ka naman dito.
Yes, well, itong
Beautiful Justice.
yes,
I mean.
yes. Itong show na to, Beautiful Justice, is my third show. So yung past two shows ko were actually rom-com. Ito naman, it's an action filled show. But you know, I'd like to think that our show is a bit different, no? It's a bit unique in the sense that now the lead characters are actually all female. So you know, instead of the typical the guys there to save the day,
It's the
yung mga
girls.
babae naman. So that's
Girl
what
power.
I like about the show, and I'm really thrilled to be a part of it. Siyempre, excited rin ako sa mga action na scenes, you know. Kami ni Derek Monasterio will be
Kayong
definitely.
dalawa lang yung lalaki dito na lead? Or
Yes,
other
I
leads?
guess. Pero syempre marami pa rin mga ibang male characters like sila Kuya Victor Neri, who's actually part of Pidea. And Gabby Eigenman is also part of the show, at least for the first couple of weeks. So ayun, it's a great cast, and again, to say just like what I said a while ago, I'm really excited to do yung mga action na scenes.
Ano yung role mo dito?
Well, I play the role of Vino Campo. And Vino Campo is a Padea agent.
Okay.
And so what happens is spoil ka na yung first episode in case di nyo napanood.
Last
teaser
Monday.
na.
Last Monday. What happens is there's an operation gone wrong. May yacht na sumabog. Syempre involved dun yung mga syndicate rather. A drug syndicate. And I have members of my team that died. Di ako nasama sa operation because just like in real life, na-late ako.
Ay,
So,
sorry.
it's the truth. You can check the show for yourself. Na-late ako, so di ako nakaabot sa yacht. And therefore, I live.
Okay.
Humaba pa tuloy ang role mo.
Yeah, di ba? Instead of dying sa first week, di nabuhay pa. So, there are perks pala of being late.
Anong trainings ang ginawa mo dito? Sabi mo, action to.
Yes, so ongoing pa rin yung mga trainings namin. But
Guns.
yeah, even prior to
martial
the show, we trained Krav Maga. Krav Maga is a self defense discipline. It's not actually a martial arts. It's a discipline, no? Of course, made famous by the Israeli police or military rather. And that's actually what's used for Pidea. All Pidea agents, they go through Krav Maga training.
For real?
So that we stick true to life, no? Kami rin, the members of the cast underwent Krav Maga training because it's also more practical kasi, no? Na when you're in a fight, the movements that you use, it has to be economical, realistic, no? I know that it's an action show and this is entertainment, but at the same time we want
Some
to make things,
authenticity.
we want some authenticity, you know, to make it more legitimate sa mga viewers. And of course, aside from that, we underwent firearms training kasi we have to look, these people sa Pidea,
I'm
they're
sure
well trained.
excited ang mga
They're well trained. In
lalaki.
fact, may mga Pidea agents that go on set. So, long story short, kami rin dapat at least magmukha na well-trained rin on TV. So, pag humawak kami ng baril, it has to look, we have to hold it the right way. Even
Was it
reloading.
your first time to hold a gun or
Oh, actually, yung first gun training ko, or firearms training, that was actually my first time holding a gun.
how did you
So,
find that?
O sanay ka
I'm not
kasi
gonna lie, parang ang powerful ko. Like, it's a gun. I never held one. I've actually I've never held one prior. I've never even seen one, like,
Live
in
yung ano.
person. So, parang, you know, it's my first time and I was even manually loading yung bullets.
Wow.
So parang wow, astig nito ah.
Oo, kasi sanay ka sa pagrampa, di ba?
Yes,
Model.
yes.
Di ba? International
that-
model, di ba?
Oh, yan yung yung background ko. Excuse me. Before showbiz kasi I was a yun nga international model. Well, international in the sense na I modeled kasi sa Hong Kong. You know, I was a model here until I got an offer to model in Hong Kong. I was supposed to rather model in Thailand after, no? Yung modeling period ko sa Hong Kong. And then
Pumasok pa showbiz.
yes, I was offered to audition for My Love from the Star and ayun.
The rest is
The rest is history, you know.
How long were you a model for in Hong Kong?
Not long. I started in Hong Kong. Only 2 months. That's the way it works. Parang when you're an international model, you have like a placement period. So ako naman yung placement period ko in Hong Kong was 2 months. And then the one in Thailand was supposed to be 3 months.
Pero
So,
hindi natuloy yun, di ba?
Hindi natuloy. I was actually nakabalik ako dito but actually to fix my visa for Thailand. And then ayun, pina-audition ako and I was like, I'm gonna try my luck. Let's just see where this goes and napili ako.
No regrets?
No regrets, definitely. There are I think a lot of great things have happened to me since I entered showbiz.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It's a good question. I think you know, there are certain perks of entering the industry at an older age. First of
Saan taon na ba?
Ako,
21.
21 ako nakapasok. Hindi, 24 ako ngayon, pero 21 ako real age ko po. I'm 24 now. Nakapasok ako sa showbiz when I was 21.
Okay.
Pero most people kasi they start mga 13, 14. Minsan na nga mas bata pa, 'di ba?
Tama.
So, I entered showbiz, kilala ko na sarili ko. And to answer your question, what were the great things that happened? You know, because I kind of knew myself already. Parang you know, I was kind of able to figure out the things that I truly like the most, you know. Parang at that age kasi when you're 21, I was in college at the time sa Lasal. You know, though you may have like a direction, the path is not that kind of clear.
Not yet.
And when I entered showbiz, parang wow, maraming opportunities, a lot of doors open, and more importantly, a lot of connections, no?
Yes.
You know, of course there are you know, bad people in showbiz, but at the same time, I met a lot of good people.
Kwento mo naman yung bad people.
No. Well, at least for me, in my case, wala akong... Well, in my case, wala akong, like, I guess, na nakilala or naging friend na masamang tao. But majority of the people I've met are really generous and good people to the point that I feel like they've been beneficial to my growth. You know, to my character as a person, na because I'm here in showbiz, marami akong natutunan, you know, not just about the craft or about the work, but even just about life in general. Parang how to think forward, how to be respectful to people, how to be polite but not weak, how to save. Yun rin. Very practical po yung how to save, actually, everyday kinukulit ako ng dad ko to add to my, you know, time deposit in my bank. So, ganun levels of saving. But,
Time deposit na.
Levels of saving.
Ganun levels of saving eh. So, investment.
Do you live alone?
Well, I stay with my parents in Katipunan near Ateneo. Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah. 2. One sister, one brother. My sister got married recently. Share ko lang.
Pangilan ka?
Life story. Gitna.
Yeah.
Middle child.
Syndrome.
Yeah.
Hindi ka,
Middle child.
naka-experience ka ba hindi maganda sa showbiz? Yeah.
Bad people experience.
Ano ba? Bad ba talaga? Hindi, anong...
Well, okay. I've encountered very you know, mayabang people like yung hubris nila, talagang naaamoy mo yung hubris nila from a different room.
Wow.
But I don't think I've met anyone or anything has happened to me that was
Directly.
yeah. Directly. Yeah, that's the word for it. Yeah, so wala namang nangyari na masama, I guess. But yeah, I've met people who are unpleasant, I guess.
Maraming unpleasant yan.
Yeah.
Marami rin naman
Ano ba yung
pleasant.
unpleasant sa showbiz?
Ay, yung
Like, basto.
yung siyempre,
Maraming bastos actually sa
may
showbiz.
especially mga
You know,
gusto mo experience?
kasi mas
Ayoko.
Yes. Paano na yung modeling mo? Hindi mo na ba tutuloy ito, Gil?
Di na, you know, the way I look at modeling is I'm very deeply appreciative of you know how my modeling career, I guess you could say, that was. When I look at it as it was kind of like the premise to my showbiz career, you know, the stepping stone, which a lot of people naman kasi use modeling as a stepping stone.
Yes,
no?
karamihan.
Some they use it as a stepping stone because you travel a lot, diba, when you get a model.
Yeah.
Maybe to get more connections, you know, if you want to start up your own businesses or import or export. Yun. In my case, it was a stepping stone to showbiz, which some you know, a lot of people also
Very
have
hard.
used it, no? So yun, I look at it in that aspect, no? Pero I guess I've let it go, no? Also because I haven't been modeling in a while, and to be very frank, to be very honest, models are really tall. They're
naman.
like 6'4", 6'3".
Yo,
Ay,
you-
height
you.
mo.
I'm 5'11" and a half, 6 feet with shoes.
Short na yon sa model.
Yeah, maybe sa Philippines hindi masyado, but that's below average height. Like average height is like 6'3", 6'4". And you know, I mean, na-enjoy ko naman yung time ko sa model, but I realized that this showbiz thing, it could be something long term. Not necessarily as an actor, pero kasi yun nga, one of the great things about showbiz is maraming doors, maraming opportunities to explore. I hope to, you know, venture into writing maybe someday, you know, or directing, you know, but after seeing like how directors works at mga teleserye, parang masyadong mahirap ata yun. So maybe writing muna, let's see first, or I don't know, producing movies, we never know. You know, I feel like the possibilities are endless, and that's what, again, back to my point, one of the great things about being in showbiz.
Hindi, Gil, nung ikaw ang napiling leading man ni Jenny Mercado sa
Yes.
My Love from the Start,
Mm-hmm.
kumusta yung feeling mo that time, nung simulang yun? Your first biggest break.
Yeah.
Talagang,
Oo, ang laki doon
Okay.
agad.
So,
That was very lucky.
para lang maintindihan ng lahat.
lahat.
When I
Oo.
entered, when I got that role, I never had a single acting workshop.
Yun na nga eh.
Never had any acting experience. And they gave me a lead role, no? They didn't give me a support. They didn't give me a
exactly.
small role. They gave me the
The
lead
lead
role.
role.
And to top things off, they gave me the lead role next to, I think, arguably the best actress in GMA. In my opinion, at least, in Jenilyn. So parang ako, though the people on set, even Jenilyn, even Direct Joyce Bernal, our director, even if they were telling me, you know, don't be too hard on yourself, don't pressure yourself too much. Ako parang, I couldn't help it talaga. Parang na-pressure talaga ako. It was my first ever show. The pressure to perform is there, to prove that you belong. Definitely, I think that was what I was pressuring myself talaga. No? Parang to prove that I belong, no? To prove that, you know, I can be good. And ayun, being hard on myself, parang instead of looking at maybe the small scenes that na nagawa ko ng maayos, I would always look at the big scenes that I felt like,
You failed.
I failed. When, you know, maybe I should have changed the half empty perspective into a
Glass
half
pala.
full, no?
Yeah.
So, yan yung experience ko sa show. I was really pressuring myself to the point that I don't think I focused too much on my growth. No, I didn't look at it as an opportunity to grow as much as it was something that I expected myself to perform.
Nagmarka naman yung mo, yung shower scene mo. di ba?
Showers.
Well, hopefully nag-mark yung character ko sa viewers, 'di ba? Like what in whatever way, whether it's the shower scene or whether it was yung mga scenes namin ni Jenilyn or even just the character of Mateo, I just hope that some way na nag-stick ako sa kanila.
I think so naman.
Now dito sa Beautiful Justice, how will you rate yourself now sa acting ngayon? Kasi mas mabigat tong role mo rito.
I can't really give a number, but I would say naman
yes.
talaga na, you know, I mean, this is my second and a half year or approaching third year in showbiz. Na I like to think naman, like honestly, you know, arrogance intended na parang I have gotten better. Doesn't mean that I'm good, no, by any means.
That's another question.
Doesn't mean that I'm good. I would not classify myself under that, like
hindi ka na
list,
baguhan,
no.
hindi ka na newbie.
Yeah, exactly. Yan lang yung point ko na parang
yun
hindi na ako baguhan.
So,
No, there's certain things na nagigets ko na. But don't include me in the list of leading men that are good actors that are award winning. If you're expecting me to be like
You're too hard on yourself.
no, but I mean, I'm keeping it real lang naman. No, if you're expecting me to be like a Ding Dong Dantes or Jericho Rosales or like an Alden by right now, I'm sorry to disappoint, pero di talaga. But hopefully, maybe one day, I believe if I keep working on it, I will eventually get better. So yan lang talaga yung focus ko, honestly. It's whatever role is given to me, it's an opportunity to get better. Because though nag-acting workshops ako ngayon sa GMA, Bova actors workshop. So he teaches yung Eric Morris method of acting. But and which I'm really grateful, by the way, as in malaking tulong talaga yun. Not only to my acting but also as a person. But to my point, no, even if I have all these workshops, that real breakthroughs are made pagdating sa set. Pag may trabaho ka and you're out there, you're acting with someone else in front of a camera. When you're actually working, those are when yung true breakthroughs are made, and that's when you really develop and grow the most. Kaya for me, whether it's a show or maybe a guesting in a show like Dear Oge or Daig Kayo ng Lola Ko, stuff like that. Any small role or big role is an opportunity to get better. And at this point in my career, this is my 3rd year, that's all I'm looking at. Any opportunity,
Just
any
growing.
small window of opportunity to get better, kukunin ko na yan.
Nag-better ka na ba?
Yeah,
Beautiful Justice.
better, not good, but better.
Better. At least, di ba? Pataas, di ba?
Oh, I'd like to believe you can only go up.
Wait, yung unang show mo with Jeneline, di ba? So after that, inisip mo, how did you assess your performance there? Ano yung kulang pa sa'yo na sabi mo, dapat ito yung i-practice ko? Dami. Name 5, joke.
Overall talaga, parang, I mean,
Nakulangan ka.
yeah, I mean, well, na-observe ko yung mga pagkukulang ko. Maybe because it's me and I'm, I guess,
you're too
probably
hard on
my
yourself.
biggest
You
critic,
should
no?
know
Pero,
better, di ba?
yeah, there are a lot of things naman talaga that I
Pero ano
noticed
yung,
from...
na-define mo ba yun? Na-identify mo kung ano yung weakness mo pa? That you think you should work on some more?
Dialogue. Yung dialogue ko. And when I say that, it isn't just saying the lines, no? It's actually trying to get yung point across. So sometimes napansin ko, this is my first show, no? Sometimes I'll have some scenes na sinasabi ko lang yung lines. And then yung nasa utak ko is kailangan perfect yung lines ko na hindi ako mag-buckle, masabi ko lang siya ng maayos, okay na. But I wasn't getting the point across. I would look at myself, tas parang, okay, tinitignan ko kung sino yung kausap ko sa eksena na yan, but am I getting my point across? No, magigets ba ng viewers what I'm trying to tell this person? Malalim pa naman yung character ni Mateo.
Iba yun eh.
In case you don't know the character Mateo, he's an alien that's been on Earth for 300 years. Basically, alam niya lahat. No, he's seen your great-grandmother, that type of thing. He's seen how life was before social media. So, meron siyang maraming thought bubbles, and me as a person, yung thought bubble ko was, kailangan maayos yung line ko dito, hindi ako magbakal,
Ilang ang thought bubble mo, di ba?
Yung thought bubble. Okay, nasabi ko siya na maayos. Hindi ako nabulol.
Anong in-offer sa yung role na to, Gil? How did you feel na, iba naman tong gagawin ko yata dito? Hindi mo ganun.
To be honest, yung thought ko when I got the role, it was 1 year and 6 months before this show. No? My last show was. It was.
Di ba?
It took 1 year and 6 months till I got my last show. So, I was just extremely grateful to be given another opportunity after such a long time. Parang, ako, all I've ever wanted lang talaga was just an opportunity to get better. Not even to prove na magaling ako or anything. It was just, wala na talaga yun sa isip ko. That's never been a priority. Now it's really just, like to get better talaga eh. Even now sa Beautiful Justice, I watched the first episode. I've seen some glimpses of or some clips of our second episode last night. I was busy last night kaya di ko siya napanood.
Mm-mm.
And you know, I look at them, those episodes and my scenes, and see what I actually did right and what I can do better in. Because that's really how I that's my perspective now talaga sa show. It's an opportunity talaga to get better. And I feel like if I don't look at it that way, and if I keep on looking it in a way na parang, oh, kailangan ko, you know, like, kailangan magaling ako dito sa show na to, kailangan kong pantayan si ganyan.
Yes.
I'll never really get it. And I'll never really enjoy it. And I'll just get burnt out and honestly
Tired.
feel, you know, unsuccessful and stuff like that. So I don't want to set myself up by
Comparing.
I don't want to set myself up for failure by doing that.
Yeah.
You know, I want to set myself up to succeed by looking at it in a way where what did I do well in and what can I do better? Yun lang yun.
So, magtatagal ka ba sa showbiz?
I hope so.
Mm.
I hope so. You never know.
Mm.
But I really, you know, I feel like I found my calling here, you know? And not just in acting, but hopefully, talaga, I wanna eventually write. So, you know,
Hindi ba hindrance yung Tagalog mo?
Oo,
Issue pa ba?
kaya ko nasabi
Ano ka ba, ano?
yung
Anong may mix ka ba? Ano mo?
konyong Pinoy.
Hindi nga! Pinay ka ba? Oh.
Spanish?
Spanish ba?
Believe it or not, no, na wala sa itsura, but I'm actually part Spanish.
Wala sa itsura.
Wala talaga sa itsura. I know mukha akong Korean,
Oo, di ba?
but I'm sorry. Anyong Haseyo is the
Mukhang
only
alien.
Korean words I know. But yeah, well, I guess isa rin yun sa mga weaknesses ko.
Mm.
You know, there are weaknesses to being konyo kasi. Pero yeah, kaya nga pagdating sa dialogue, medyo nahihirapan ako. Especially with Mateo, kasi si Mateo hindi siya parang totoong tao na, you know, like pag tayo,
siya
let's say, you know, we stutter.
Oo, di ba?
Hindi siya tao. When we talk, di ba, we stutter or
Yeah.
we say stuff like that. Si Mateo kasi when he says something, alam niya, like,
Diretso.
Kailangan, ano ka?
yung baso na sa table. Ganun. Parang, you say it straight and then dire-diretso. No buckle, no hesitation. Eh ako pa naman na sa person, parati ako nabubulol eh. So to add to your point, no, yeah, I guess in a way, weakness ko siya, but syempre it's something that I work on. And again, I feel like, you know, with more scripts and more stories, masasanay rin ako. I mean, you know, eventually masasanay rin ako.
Pero meron ka bang mga actors or actresses you look up to in terms of quality of acting that you want to reach? Not necessarily yung style nila, pero yung ganong kagaling. Yan. Sino yung mga yun?
That's a good question. You know, earlier I was asked kasi parang, or sorry, yesterday I was asked, no, parang like kung sino yung pwede ko maging peg for the show. And I said Tom Cruise. But not because gusto ko gayahin yung mga stunts and galaw niya sa Mission Impossible. But it's his mere presence.
Yan na. That's what I...
When you look at Tom Cruise kasi, si Tom Cruise, maliit siya. He's only 5'7". You know, he's a short guy. But when you see him kasi sa screen,
Bigger than life.
he's bigger than life. Siya si Tom Cruise. He's like there to save the day, you know? Whether it's Mission Impossible or whatever movie he's in. When you see him, parang, you get that sense na, okay, you know, he's there to save the day or ayan na yung bida namin. So yun yung kind of presence na gusto kong, you know, ma-emulate.
Larger than life.
Yeah, it's
The energy.
it's that kind of presence that I want to emulate. Kasi when you say acting level, it's hard,
Right,
you know, it's always like an apples and oranges comparison. Parang, kasi how one person cries is different talaga eh. But what you can look at is the impact that this actor had on his audience and his viewers. So, yeah, I just want to have a larger than life kind of presence. Siguro.
Nice.
Okay, before we continue, batiin mo itong iba natin, yung mga followers na nanonood. Shout out daw kay...
Okay.
Ayan.
Hi, Joanna Marie Garcia. Thank you again for watching. Of course, hello to Christina De Los Reyes. Hi. And of course, sa lahat ng Gil Forever, hello also. Yeah.
Ayan ha. Live na yan ha. Ang yung idolo na si Gil. So alam mo, Gil, why don't you try movies? Kasi pwede kang panlaban.
Yes.
Panlabang kila Tony Labrusca, Marco Gumabaw.
Talaga names ka
Diba?
dyan.
I mean,
Yes.
Di ba? Sila ngayon yung mga hot. Pwede ka rin naman maging hot, di ba? Nagpasample ka na ng
Hindi
hotness.
ba ba siya
mo.
hot ngayon?
Hot, hindi ba? Tagong-tago nga, di ba?
yung suot ko sa set eh.
Would you try to
No, I
do
really,
movies
actually,
like that?
ever since I entered showbiz, as in, isa sa mga unang tinanong sa akin was if I wanted to do movies. I've always wanted to do movies because I feel like the stories of movies are always more complex. And of course, yung taping schedule of movies, it's much more forgiving than that of a TV show. But yeah, ako personally, the creative in me looks for movies kasi mas complex yung story, mas complex yung characters, at least in my opinion. Of course, there are some movies, again, yung mga flops na yung very flat yung story. But I'm trying to look at yung mga magagaling na movies, no? If I'm part of a good movie, that means the story must be really nice, the characters must be really nice. Even the kind of cinematography and shots that are taken in movies are different than the ones on TV. And those are things that I really hope to experience. I haven't done a movie. Wala pa akong movie ever. Not even a background role. So, di ako nagpaparinig. Di ako nagpaparinig.
Malay natin, di ba? Oo.
Whoever
Yeah,
is
I mean,
You're new, di ba?
If
Oo.
you're looking for a long-haired, magaling magpa-cute, ako yun. No, but seriously though, I really wanna do a movie. Hopefully, I get to do a movie someday. Any role. Please, just give me any role.
Sexy role.
Sexy role, non-sexy role,
Oo, di ba?
any role.
Oh, shout out sa mga producer.
Oh. Any
Why
role
not,
talaga.
di ba?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, kaya nga ako nag-gym. No, but really, any role talaga. As in,
You just want to experience.
I just want to get better. As cliche as it sounds, that's really the way I'm thinking right now. You know, so one of the things I learned from being here for like 2.5 years.
Ano sinasabi ng mga parents mo?
Support sila. I'm lucky, I guess I have I guess you could say the new generation of parents na open-minded sila sa
Bakit yung old ba hindi?
Bata pa yung mga
well, not really. Yung my dad's turning 58, my mom's 57. So but open-minded sila. That's why I say the new generation kasi they're more open-minded.
Very supportive.
Prior to this, prior to college, the plan for me kasi was, yung dad ko may sarili siyang business. It's a logistics business. So they do a lot of freight forwarding, shipments, stuff like that, cargo. So for me, yung plan ko before going to college was, business niya yun eh. So itutuloy ko yung business niya. I'll being the eldest son, I guess. I was supposed to be next in line, no? And my dad wanted to do it sana before he retired, no? But when I told him, when I was in college and I started modeling, I guess parang he started seeing glimpses na maybe hindi yan yung path ko. No, and then when this opportunity came, maswerte ako na, my dad was like, just give your entire heart to it. Pour everything into it. And we'll just be here for you 100% behind your back. And ayun, one of the greatest things I've appreciated, not just from my dad, but even from both my parents, is that never sila nag-impose na kailangan ako maging ganito or ganyan. That I have to be this person. One of the lessons that always have stuck with me, and this I got from my mom, was eventually kasi, all of us, lahat tayo, will find their place under the sun. Right?
That's right.
So, that's one of the things that really stuck to me. I'm not trying to, they never really imposed their beliefs on me, and they never forced me to what they wanted me to be. I'm pretty sure naman, like, again, my dad would have preferred na maging businessman
Is that
ako.
why you went to Lasal to study business?
Well, I took up com arts.
Akala ko business.
Kailangan pala.
But my dad just told me to get a degree, but it doesn't mean that there's no business involved.
Right.
Like I'll have some business electives to take also. And you'll never know if I finished everything, would I have shifted to business? We never know. But again, that was sort of the parang like archetype I was supposed to be, you know. And I didn't go exactly that path, but they were really open-minded about it and grateful talaga.
Alam mo naman sa showbiz, hindi yung diretso kumisa, di ba?
Oo.
Talagang may
And even
masanga-sanga.
even sa showbiz career ko, like
di ba?
hindi sila yung and this is not to throw shade at anyone talaga. Pero hindi sila yung parents na talagang you know nag-hover around sa lahat ng ginagawa ko. Talagang
Stage parent.
hindi sila stage parents, hindi sila stage parents at all. You know, if magka-problema ako, bahala. You solve your own problems. You're 24. Big boy, like you're an adult.
Kaya mo na yan.
Kaya mo na yan. So I mean, if there's any help that I ask from my parents, it's just advice about life in general.
And some
But-
joke lang.
Pati sa love life.
No, well, mostly on adulting stuff talaga. Like, how to save, paying for the bills.
Kaya mo na yan.
Yeah.
Nagsasolo ka na ba?
No, I mean,
Hindi
with
pa,
my
you're
parents,
living
pero
with parents.
like
Are you
simple
planning?
bills, like you know, like cell phone bills or contributing to the water bill, stuff like that.
Wow.
Grabe.
Bait.
I'm saying this as if I actually do it, no? But if my mom watches this, sasabihin niya, isang malaking letter U yung sasabihin niya.
Kumusta ka naman ba?
Kunwari lang.
Oo.
No, but I mean,
Yeah,
other
those things.
miscellaneous expenses.
Mm.
And again, to how to handle my money.
Mm.
And my dad talaga, parati niya ako kinukulit about, you know, like thinking forward, what to do with, you know, the money
Hindi
I
ka naman
save.
siguro magastos or maluho or whatever.
Oh, no, I haven't even bought my own car. No? I'm saving up kasi. So, you know, other people, parang first few years in showbiz,
Kala nila ganun.
they get a car agad. But again, also, I would also like to note na I'm also privileged in the sense na parang my parents, at least they're willing to loan, you know, a car for me, and then the driver, though I pay for the driver, but you know, they do those things for me when they shouldn't have anyway. So I'm privileged in that sense, no? But again, that doesn't, I'm not exempted from adulting problems, no? Or life problems. And, yeah.
Ano ng life problem?
Life problems.
Chismosa.
Chismosa pala ito ni Dina.
Yeah.
Again, it's
Since
probably
you mentioned it.
it's probably the same siguro with anybody else, you know, like work problems, finishing late, not having sleep. I don't know, just trying to find a way to fix your schedule or you know, problems about the car. I don't know, like so bro, it's a lot. I mean, we're talking about adulting and life problems.
Grabe,
Like that
parang
big. It's a
bigat.
big. Oh,
Pero sa love life problems.
Oo, yun. Yun ang gusto tanongin talaga ni Judy.
No.
nah. Wala naman. Wala akong love life problems. Yeah. Stable naman. Stable naman.
Stable naman ba?
Stable. That's, if it's not stable, then don't be in it. Diba? Like,
So you're in a relationship now?
yeah.
How long have you been in a relationship?
About 3.5 years.
Oh, since you started in the business?
Yeah, before
Before pa.
Before I started,
At least hindi nagsiselos.
yeah. I mean, what's
Ayun.
my work is my work. What's her work is her work.
Oh, yun, grabe naman.
So, you know, walang pakialamanan.
Yes!
Yeah, like-
So modern.
If you see something on TV, just that's just my work, okay?
Yeah.
Lang. I swear. No funny business. I swear on my life. Yeah.
Anong gusto mo pa ma-achieve sa showbiz or in your career?
That's such a good question. Oh.
May plano ka rin ba? Yung tatay mo may plano, just like you, sa career mo ba may plano ka? Bukod sa manager mo?
Yung dad ko kasi he's my money manager.
Oh,
He
money
wants to-
manager.
Wants to make, well, and my dad really has his best intentions at heart talaga. He just wants to make sure na,
Siyempre.
kasi marami talagang mga artista that they squander off their money.
Sayang.
Because they think it lasts forever. That's why I understand kung bakit sobrang makulit yung dad ko. And I'm super appreciative. As weird as it sounds, I'm appreciative of how makulit my dad is. But yeah, to answer your question, no, as an actor, syempre, I want another role that's as impactful, if not more impactful, than the character Mateo. Because until now, you know, people still
remember that.
Remember, to the point that they call me Mateo,
Ikaw
and that's
nga
not
si Mateo,
that's not
eh.
my name. And
Hi, Mateo.
Oo, baka naman.
no, but
Hindi
I
ka
mean,
makalis.
at least, di ba? At least nag-mark, no?
Oo.
Pero I also want to have another role. I don't want to say na gusto kong magka-acting award or anything because
That'll just come.
after talking to a lot of veterans, they will tell you that it is doesn't encompass your
Yeah.
actual acting ability. At the same time, it
Right.
is not a. There are a lot of actors that don't get the opportunity because
Exactly. Hirap na hirap, di ba? Ikaw.
It just means that
Ikaw
if you
ganun
win
lang.
an acting award, you got good movie or show, good
Yeah.
script, good role,
Timing din yun.
timing and opportunity.
Mm.
No, a lot of actors, a lot of great actors, go through their career without an acting award. So, for me, I don't want to
Pressure.
put that. I don't want to put that as a goal talaga.
Mm.
It's really just to create an impactful role and one that I can really genuinely be proud. Like, hey, I created
Gawa.
enough good influence. I want to emphasize good influence in role na yan. But aside from that, as an actor, I don't wanna. Again, sobrang kulit ko na. I wanna write a movie someday. I don't know.
Do you have a
Oo,
story in
syempre.
mind? Parang meron eh.
Marami, pero I mean, maraming start sa story.
Mm.
Never really actually push through with it, no. One of the things hopefully I get into, syempre I want to be in a
Malay mo,
in a movie, as an actor, maybe also as a writer.
Writer.
Um,
Written and starred in by. No. Siya rin pala.
Yeah, but and as far as me as Gil Cuerva, the kind of influence I want to have on people is that see, people look at me now and they also have seen me when I was 21, new to showbiz, and how raw I was. I guess I want to be an example of someone who doesn't have it all, no, na hindi perfect or like flawed, maraming flaws, but always chooses to become better or does
Striving to be better.
just striving to be better, no. I want to be known more for my growth as a character, as a person, more than the growth of my characters on movies. So that's the kind of impact I want. Na parang at the end of the day, I don't have it all. I'll always make mistakes. Everyone will always make mistakes, and probably bilang isang artista, I'll probably make some mistakes that will be really like,
Amazing.
very, I don't know what's the word for it. Yung parang it's gonna spread, like how it is
Yeah,
naman,
because people
one
are-
mistake
Yeah.
and people will write about it
Why
and
not,
it will
diba?
spread. So I'm definitely sure I'll have a lot of those in the future, but at the end of the day, I'll never let it hinder me from trying to be a better person. Not just as an actor, but as a person talaga. Like I want to be a better person.
Grabe.
Yeah. No cliche intended. Alam ko sobrang cliche.
Ang dami pa rin nagpapaano.
May nagpapatanong.
May Mundeo, nagpapabati,
Ayun.
Vino Campo.
Yes.
Yan. Kilala mo yun?
Oh, Vino Campo.
Ayun na.
Yeah, si Vino
Tutuwa yung
Campo.
mga viewers natin dahil nga
Oo.
bahagi kayo ng Tok Patok.
Yes.
Yes. So, what can we expect from you sa Beautiful Justice?
I think one of the important lessons that the show aims to impart. That was exactly the word, man. Impart on viewers is not only the life of the victims, but also the life of someone, I guess in PDEO or in law enforcement in general. So what viewers can expect from me, Vino Campo, maybe just a small, very small glimpse of the life of someone in law enforcement. At the same time, again, we get the collaboration both with PDEA because they're agents that come on set. Again, so that we can provide authenticity and legitimacy to our show. But at the same time, I guess educate the viewers, of how PDEA does their operations or goes about their business. So they can also expect it from me in a sense that a lot of the stuff that I'll be doing are also stuff that happens to
Real people.
and PDEA agents. And of course, maraming mga action scenes kasama na dun yun. The love story. Syempre kasama ko dun si Derek and si Gabby. So there's gonna be like some sort of love triangle
Okay.
that will happen in the show. I don't know yet how it's gonna end up, but syempre, all shows kailangan may aspect
Syempre,
of love. So that's what the viewers can look forward to, I guess.
Sino naka-eksena naman nun? Mga early, sino na?
Sino na?
Victor Neri?
Yes, naka-eksena ko na si Victor Neri. The three girls, Yasmin, Bea, and Gabby, I've had scenes with them.
Okay.
Derek, surprisingly, even if he's my partner sa PDEA, di ko pa siya nakaka-eksena. He's my partner, so hindi pa, surprisingly. But a lot of people, I've had quite a number of scenes. Ping Medina. Ping Medina.
Yes.
The famous Pen Medina.
The famous.
The famous Tito Pen.
Okay.
It's also in the show, so naka-eksena ko na.
Would you like to invite our viewers and your supporters para before
And
we
fans.
end and
Of
fans?
course.
And friends.
Hi everyone, I'm Gil Cuerva and I play the role of Vin Ocampo. Please catch Beautiful Justice Monday to Fridays after ng 24 oras on GMA 7.
Okay, thank you very much, Gil.
Thank you very much.
Sa GMA Artist Center kay Yanit, sa iyong mga kasama.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Thank you for coming.
Thank
and
you very
good
much for
luck sa
having me.
iyong,
Thank you very much. Thank
sa
you very
Beautiful
much.
Justice.
Yes. Hope we can all watch.
Looking forward na kami.
Yes, Miss D.
Thank you for
Thank you.
watching.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you next week. Mas malarami pa pong guest next week. Abangan nyo po yon. So, subscribe din sa YouTube channel ng Daily Tribune, ng Tribune Now. Again, Gil, maraming salamat at good luck. Sana magtagal ka pa rin sa showbiz.
Thank you
Magaganda
po.
yung mga
Sana po.
boses sa akin. Thank you and see you next week. Thank you. Bye.
Bye everyone.
Happy